never needed jewels or gold. Her treasure lay in stories told, with every prayer and every vow. She wore her faith like a simple brow. No crown of silver, no showy gown, just a humble heart that stood its ground. She'd rise before the morning light, hands folded soft, eyes shining bright. In church or field, in work or rest, her trust in God outshone the best. Neighbors whispered of her grace, how heaven found a resting place. She wore faith like a crown, held her head above life's frown. When storms would rage and doubts surround, her prayers would lift us off the ground. No need for gold to weigh her down. She ruled her world, wearing faith like a crown. Children gathered at her knee, sang hymns she taught so tenderly. No grand cathedral could compare to love she poured through whispered prayer. When her days turned soft and warm, her faith remained unblemished, shorn. Now when sorrow finds my way, I think of how she used to say, hold fast to hope, let fear fall down, and wear your own faith like a crown. She wore faith like a crown, gave her best when night spun round. Though years have passed and she's not found, her legacy in us abounds. I'll walk this life with heaven bound, wearing faith like a crown. There's a photo framed in Mama's hall, taken in June round Grandpa's stall. Daddy smiles and Mama beams, and I'm that kid with skinned up jeans. But off to the side, not quite in line, is my big brother hat pushed behind. No spotlight grin, no polished shirt, just quiet eyes behind the dirt. The quiet one in the photo there was always first to fix, last to care. He didn't speak unless it meant more than noise or compliment. While others posed in morning glow, he held the weight in the photo I know. He hauled the hay when no one looked, he patched my back but never took a single word for what he gave. Just pass me that or you be brave. The quiet one in the photo there was always first to fix, last to care. He didn't speak unless it meant more than noise or compliment. While others posed in morning glow, he held the weight in the photo I know. We lost him young, without much sound, but still he walks that patch of ground. still makes me stand, still makes me stare. They all recall the baby's face. I see the soul who held our place. He ain't in focus, ain't full show, but he's the one I still carry from that photo. Leaves dance soft where she once stood. Fields of green beneath the wood. I close my eyes and feel her near, a whisper carried by the air. No voice I hear, yet still believe her echo lives in the breeze. She'd hum a hymn at break of day, as dew-kissed blooms along our way. The wind would join her simple song, like comfort when the nights were long. Now when the driftwood sways the trees, I swear she's humming through the breeze. Her echo lives in the breeze, soft and clear among the leaves. A gentle touch I cannot see still guides my heart and sets me free. Though time moves on and shadows tease, I feel her love in the breeze. Morning light through open pane, sunrise warms this earth again. Birds reply where she had sung, her memory carried on their wings. And in that song on silent seas, I hear her voice in every breeze. Some say she's gone where angels fly, but I sense her near in open sky. No stone can hold what faith achieves. She's alive in every breeze. Her echo lives in the breeze, more than any words could seize. When life feels colder, I can't breathe, I lean into that sweet reprieve. And in each gust through oaks and trees, she whispers still in the breeze. Never said I love you every night, but folded my shirt just to right. Left the porch light on till I came home, and brewed my coffee when the stars were gone. She didn't shout or ask for much, but her silence was louder than any touch. She held me close by letting go, taught me patience I didn't know. Didn't write no fancy line, but her steady hands wrote love in time, while some chased sparks and grand design. She gave me the quiet kind, the kind that waits and holds and stays, that dries your tears in unseen ways, the kind that builds a life each day through simple acts, not words we say. She didn't shine like diamond bright, but Lord, she was my morning light. Now the house is still her slippers tucked, and I'm just here with all her luck. She's gone, but somehow I find I still live in the quiet kind, the kind that gave but never took, that spoke through glance, not in a book. Though I miss her soft reply, she left her love beneath the sky. And when the world feels too unkind, I thank the Lord for the quiet kind. Leaves fall slow in crimson waves. She'd kneel down where the wood path paves, hands clasped tight, head bowed low. Her whispered prayers like embers glow. Each gust would carry that sacred prayer through autumn's chill and golden air. She wore her shawl, gained its morning's bite, humming tunes that felt so right. I watched her faith in each refrain write its grace in the autumn rain. Now breeze still holds that gentle sound, a prayer she breathed on sacred ground. Her prayer in the autumn air, soft and warm through crisp despair. When leaves let go and hearts feel bare, I breathe it in, her autumn prayer. Though seasons shift and paths may steer, her faith remains in autumn air. Some find solace in summer's song, but her strength bloomed when days were long. Through amber fields and amber glare, I feel her prayer in autumn air. Her prayer in the autumn air, guarding souls with tender care. When winter winds blow cold and fierce, her grace remains in every tear. In every gust I stand aware, her love lives on in autumn air. clouds roll in on an August sky. Same kind of gray that was in her eyes. The wind hums soft like her goodbye. Every storm's a memory I can't deny. The porch still leaks where she used to sit, watching thunder roll while the candles lit. Now I hear her voice in the window pane. She's the reason for the rain. She's the drizzle on the morning field, the tear the heavens can't conceal. She's in the drops on my old truck's hood, in every flood of all that could have been good. No weather app can explain. She's the reason for the rain. I still wear the coat she stitched for fall, but it don't keep me warm at all. 'Cause when the skies begin to strain, it's her whispering again in the rain. She's the drizzle on the morning field, the tear the heavens can't conceal. She's in the hush before the thunder's chain, in every silence carved by pain. I don't need signs to explain. She's the reason for the rain. Some folks pray for skies so blue, but I wait for clouds that feel like you. She's a song in a midnight storm, a hush that feels too close to warm, in every drop that hits this lane. She's the reason for the rain.
Soul in a downtown bar, high heels, big hair, trying to be a star. But the crowd wanted boots and a southern drawl, so she bought a hat and said, y'all. She's gone country, switched her song, talks about trucks and where she's from. Left the city, found a draw, now she's twanging hard at the Opry Hall. She ain't lonely, she ain't blue, just found a way to break on through. She's all in for country, and country's all in too. He was playing jazz in a New York dive, slick black suit, barely getting by. Now he's wearing boots and jeans with holes, singing about whiskey and old dirt roads. He's gone country, ditched the sax, got a dobro and a Stetson hat. No more city smoking neon lights, he's moonshine picking every Friday night. Just found a style that pays it too. He's all in for country, and country's all in too. They're line dancing in LA, even hipsters talking hay. to the band. Everybody's got a fiddle in their hand. We've gone country, coast to coast, from sushi bars to grits and toast. You want the charts, you know what to do. Throw on a drawl and some cowboy boots. It's the trend, it's the glue, it's the Nashville way to break on through. We're all in for country, and country's all in too.
Fog rolled low on an old dirt road. I was driving slow, heading home alone. Pulled off near a chapel sign to stretch my legs and clear my mind. The moon hung cold in a silent sky, not a soul around, not a single light. Then I heard a voice from behind the trees, whispering low through the winter breeze. There's a shadow on the highway, waiting where the crossings grow. Sings a song from long ago, soft and lonesome, sweet and slow. You won't see him in the sunlight, but when the stars all start to show, there's a shadow on the highway, and he never walks alone. He wore a hat pulled low and boots worn thin, eyes like ash with a haunted grin. He tipped his head, said, "Boy, you're late," then vanished through the rusted gate. There's a shadow on the highway, waiting where the crosses grow. Sings a song from long ago, soft and lonesome, sweet and slow. You won't see him in the sunlight, but when the stars all start to show, there's a shadow on the highway, and he never walks alone. So if you're driving past that bend, and the night feels like it'll never end, say a prayer and pass on through. That shadow might be following you. Walk down gravel roads in worn-out shoes, waving at folks like they held her truth. With daisies blooming where her heels had passed, she left more beauty than the world could grasp. She hummed like Sunday, soft and sure, bringing joy where the heart felt poor. Kids would smile, dogs would race, just to feel her kindness in that place. She left spring in her step, sunshine in her wake, like the warmth of a pie Mama used to bake. Her laugh was a breeze that danced with the trees. Her presence was calm like the hush before peace. She never said much, but the whole town knew. Wherever she walked, wildflowers grew. she'd leave a pie on a neighbor's chair, and gospel tunes floating through the air. She never asked for praise or fame, just wanted love to know her name. She left spring in her steps, hope in the rain, a melody soft that still sings in my brain. You'd see her once and feel brand new, like Sunday socks and Easter blue. Though time moves on, I still believe she left more than steps, she left me reprieve. Now the road's the same but not quite bright, without her smile, without her light. But every April when robins return, I swear I feel her and flowers burn. She left spring in her steps, love without end. She taught the soil how to mend, her shadow soft like a hymn unsaid, a living prayer where memories tread. And when I walk that road today, I smile 'cause she walked this way.
Mama stood in morning sun, clothespins in her hand one by one. White sheets danced in country breeze, and peace was found in things like these. No grand piano, no grand hall, just hymn she hummed behind it all. She never asked for fancy pews, her worship was in daily use. A flannel shirt, a baby's bib, hung beside the life she lived. And while the robins sang their song, she hummed Amazing Grace alone. The hymn she hummed while hanging clothes said more than sermons ever wrote. No spotlight shone, no choir stand, just God and her and cotton land. Each clothespin clacked a soft amen, and faith hung dry in southern wind. Still hear it on the line, that melody of love divine. Through wind and years and summers in, that sacred tune comes back again. The hymn she hummed while hanging clothes still echoes where the white sheet blows. Through all life's storms, her song remains like linen bright after the rains. She worshipped him in humble prose, in the hymn she hummed while hanging clothes.
The more I live, the less I race. I find more peace in a slower pace. I don't chase things like I used to do. Now I just sit and watch the sky turn blue. The more I live,
The more I see that love don't need to shout to be. A touch, a smile, a quiet word can speak the loudest when it's heard. I don't regret what I've been through. The more I live, the more I value you. I used to hold grudges like they were gold. Now I let go and I feel whole. The things that broke me now make sense. Time turns pain into common sense. The more I live, the more I see that love don't need to shout to be. A touch, a smile, a quiet word can speak the loudest when it's heard. I don't regret what I've been through. The more I live, the more I value you. And the mirror don't scare me anymore. It shows a man I'm grateful for. The more I live, the more I give, the less I need just to forgive. The road behind was never straight, but led me here and it feels like fate. And if I've got one thing left to do, it's to live more days beside you. Don't scare me anymore. It shows a man I'm grateful for. The more I live, the more I give, the less I need just to forgive. The road behind was never straight, but led me here and it feels like fate. And if I've got one thing left to do, it's to live more days beside you.
She tied it up every morning light with hands that shook but held on tight. Bacon sizzling boots by the door and lunch packed like a prayer for war. I'd tug that string when I was scared. She'd been right down like I was rare. No superhero cape or wings, just love wrapped up in apron strings. Mama's apron strings, they held the world tied up tight round a little boy curl. They caught my tears, wiped off my mess, and made a house feel heaven blessed. I've walked far, done foolish things, but I still reach for Mama's apron strings. Now her chair sits by the sink, and I pour her coffee, let her think. She don't cook much, don't say a lot, but her quiet smile says all I forgot. And Mama's apron strings, they held the world tied up tight round a little boy curl. They caught my tears, wiped off my mess, and made a house feel heaven blessed. I've walked far, done foolish things, but I still reach for Mama's apron strings. you don't outgrow or break. They're stitched in you with love she'd made. Mama's apron strings, they're faded now, but they still hold me here somehow. Through nights alone and choices wrong, through every line in every song, they're not just cloth, they're sacred things. I'm still held by Mama's apron strings. We found it tucked on page 109 next to verses she'd underlined, folded twice in faded blue. Her curse is soft, her words like dew. It wasn't long, but Lord, it spoke of things she held and ones that broke. She wrote, if you read this, I'm gone, but don't you think I'm truly gone. The letter in her Bible knew that we'd need peace when skies weren't blue. She said, don't cry too loud for me, I've got more joy than eyes can see. And every Sunday sing the hymn, I'll be right there between each line of him. She named us all by child and name, said Daddy's love was still the same. She thanked the Lord for grace so wide and signed it soft, with love, your bride. The letter in her Bible knew that we'd need peace when skies weren't blue. She said, don't cry too loud for me, I've got more joy than eyes can see. And every Sunday sing the hymn, I'll be right there between each line of him. She left no house, no rings, no gold, just words too deep, too sweet to hold. The letter in her Bible stays between the Psalms and prayerful days. And when I read her final line, it feels like Sunday all the time. She wrote, I'm home where I belong. And now her words still sing me home.
She tied it round to break of day, wiped sleepy eyes and swept her way. Biscuits rising, coffee done. She was by a door for everyone. She stirred the soup, then stitched a tear, hung the wash with gentle care.
fed the dog, then fed my soul, all while that apron took its toll. The apron never came off, not till night. Even then, hung close in sight. It caught her love, it caught her sweat, held crumbs of stories we don't forget. No crown or robe, no Sunday cloth, just quiet grace in an apron never taken off. She'd press my collar up my back, patch my jeans with burlap sack, and when the world turned dark or mean, she'd stand there strong, cotton and clean. The apron never came off, not till night. Even then, hung close in sight. It caught her love, it caught her sweat, held crumbs of stories we don't forget. No crown or robe, no Sunday cloth, just quiet grace in an apron never taken off. And when she passed, I kept it still, like it could fold the way she will. The apron never came off in her life, and I see it now in my own wife. A threadbare flag of love well worn, that raised a house and held us warm. The world may move, the rest may scoff, but I believe some angels never take the apron off.
Crack one coal, let the jukebox play that same old song I heard yesterday. Bartender knows just what I need, yeah. A little lost love and a little more speed. So crack one cold, turn it up loud, let the pedal steel cry while I drown it out. No use calling, she won't come back, so I'll stay right here at this corner tap. Yeah, she left me warm, now I'm feeling bold. So bartender, crack one cold. There's a stool with my name and it fits just fine. My heart's off duty, but my mouth's on time. Don't give me water, don't give me tea, just give me that can with a memory. So crack one cold, turn it up loud, let the pedal steel cry while I drown it out. No use calling, she won't come back, that don't feel the same. So crack one cold, let the world spin slow. Let me toast to love that let me go. She's long gone, but this beer ain't old. So bartender, crack one cold. Yeah, just bartender, crack one cold.
The morning light cuts through the blinds. Coffee brews, but time unwinds. I pour 2 cups like I used to do, out of habit, or maybe truth. Hers still sits by the sugar jar, lipstick faded where memories are. The handle chipped from days gone by, like my heart when she said goodbye. Her cup on the counter still waits each day, like she'll walk in and smile my way. I tried to move it once or twice, but it felt like erasing a piece of life. Some leave behind more than we can measure, like a cup and 1,000 treasures. I washed the floors, changed the sheets, even let her sister take her seat. But I can't touch that old ceramic white, it holds the silence of each night. Her cup on the counter still waits each day, like she'll walk in and smile my way. I tried to move it once or twice, but it felt like erasing a piece of life. Some leave behind more than we can measure, like a cup and 1,000 treasures. Maybe love ain't gone when breath is still, it lingers soft on windowsills. Her cup on the counter, now cracked with time, still feels warm like her hand in mine. I talk to it when I can't sleep, 'cause some things even time can't keep. No matter how the years may flounder, I still see her in that cup on the counter.
Built a porch with his 2 bare hands, fixed up a roof when the storms began. She made a home with a gentle touch. They didn't have much, but it was enough. They're living on laughter, dreaming on prayers, dancing in the kitchen like no one cares. No shiny gold, no fancy car, just a worn-out couch and an old guitar. But love like that don't need no hype, just a heart full of hope and a house full of your cheek every single day, even when the bills piled up in the way. She made do with a thrift store dress, said we may be broke, but we sure feel blessed. They're living on laughter, dreaming on prayers, dancing in the kitchen like no one cares. No diamond rings, no weekend flights, just coffee for two and the soft porch light. And love like that don't need no height, just a heart full of hope and a house full of light. Years rolled on, their hair turned gray, but they still held hands every day. Kids moved out, the world moved fast, but their kind of love was built to last. Still living on laughter, dreaming on prayers, rocking on the front porch without a care. No need for riches, they got it right, just hearts full of hope and a house full of light. Yeah, love like that don't fade with night, it shines even more in a house full of light.
I don't know where she lives these days. She took the dog or moved away, but I caught that tune on late night air and saw her dancing like she's there. The jukebox hummed that second verse, the one she'd sing a little worse. And though the chairs and lights have changed, that melody still feels the same. We don't share a bed or name, don't blame each other or play that game. But somewhere out there, when it plays, she turns it up the same old way. We ain't talked in God knows long, but deep inside, we still share a song. I heard she's got a little girl, braids like hers and Daddy's world. I smiled and hoped he treats her kind and plays that tune from time to time. We don't share a bed or name, don't blame each other or play that game. But somewhere out there, when it plays, she turns it up the same old way. We ain't talked in God knows long, but deep inside, we still share a song. that steel guitar comes in, I see her eyes, I taste that grin. She might be gone, but not all wrong, 'cause in this heart we still share a song. Let the light keep shining through windows and hearts, in the cold and quiet where the healing starts. Let it glow in the kitchens, on sidewalks and stores, on soldiers, on strangers, on wide open doors. Let it shine in the silence, in laughter and song, in moments of stillness where love lingers long. Let it shine through the lonely, the lost and the few. Let the light keep shining on me and on you. Let it fall like snowflakes on rooftops and hands, on farms and freeways across every land. Let it dance in churches and over the seas, in whispers of mercy carried by the breeze. Let it shine in the silence, in laughter and song, in moments of stillness where love lingers long. Let it shine through the lonely, the lost and the few. Let the light keep shining on me and on you. We don't need silver, we don't need gold, just a little more kindness, a heart to hold. Let it shine on the young and the old side by side, in hope and forgiveness, in arms open wide. Let it shine like a promise that always comes true. Let the light keep shining like Christmas should do. Like my coffee strong and my bourbon neat, a jukebox crying and a front row seat to the kind of song that cuts real deep. But everything I love won't let me sleep. Yeah, all my favorite sins are wearing me down, from the neon lights to this old town. She left a scar and a lipstick stain. Now even sweet tea tastes like pain. Tried giving them up, but I just give in to all my favorite scenes. I've got a Bible that I barely read,
still slips out when I'm feeling high. Yeah, all my favorite sins are wearing me down. From the neon lights to this old town, she left a scar and a lipstick stain. Now even sweet tea tastes like pain. Tried giving them up, but I just give in to all my favorite sins. A man like me don't mean no harm, just chasing ghosts with southern charm. All my favorite sins keep knocking back. One more round and I'm off track.